airplane going up to Sacramento again. Do some airplane shooting, maybe a little fishing. Flying Southwest, let's do it. We are here. I got here a couple hours ago, started to set some stuff up and shooting some B-roll inside of the shop. Cool place again. This time we're excited. Not only are we doing some informational videos, we're also shooting a commercial of sorts, which is pretty cool. We ended up figuring out that they've got some different needs and we're excited. But right now we're trying to get some of this gorgeous sunset. A lot of clouds, a little bit of rain today, and so there's some textural stuff.
It's good.
Yeah, it's not that sunny anymore, dude.
It's good.
Okay. Here, check it out. What do you think? Would this be fitting for a fishing commercial? Because that's what we're doing. We're going to be the talent, but also be shooting a fishing commercial as like an incentive video to come and get more work done. That's what this extra commercial is that we're shooting in addition to the other videos that we were doing the last time. So we gotta buy a little bit of gear and try and look more of the part. We're at Kmart. It's like my second least favorite place in the world outside of Walmart. Dude, you get anything?
Yeah, I'm thinking the sizing in Lakeport's a little different.
Why is that?
Well, you know, I've put on a little weight over the past year, but seem to be a little just kind of swimming in my typical sizes here.
Dude, look at that. It makes your socks look so big and floppy. Like it's so good, dude. It's like Bozo the Clown just walked out.
You guys just check out the mirror. Just take a look.
Hey, that looks good on you. You should take a selfie. Hashtag
life is ridiculously awesome. If your hashtag is 38 characters long, it's too long.
that hashtag's about as long as the pants you had on.
It was. This guy.
Good morning again, Internet. Here this morning again in Lakeport on Clear Lake. Going to get some morning drone shots of fishing. Just got an amazing greasy spoon breakfast. Felt good in my soul. Gotta get a couple of things and then we're off to the airport. We're gonna do some fishing, or at least capture some fishing stuff. He said there's a fishing tournament.
There's a tournament, yes. People will be fishing there, and it's a tournament.
Yeah.
I've never been in a fishing tournament. I don't know what I'm talking about.
So the thing is that with this fishing stuff, we've got to change and look like fishermen.
Or at least like we belong in this area.
Yeah, somewhat. So so we'll do that in 3, 2, 1. Come on, Opie!
That's pretty good.
Let's
right
go
there.
fishing.
Yeah, I think, let me check you out. You're looking good.
Yeah, nice and sharp.
Oh, hang on. We got the tag.
Good.
We went shopping at Kmart yesterday so we could look like fishermen.
Yeah.
And
I really like this shirt, but
wait, hang on. Hang on. Thank you. Thank you, Adam Levine, for designing such excellent fishing clothing.
You didn't take that off my shirt, though. that was a prop you had, because I would never wear Adam Levine clothes.
I think the stitching, that's his signature stitch.
No, I don't think so. I would never wear this.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, the tag.
I would not wear. I would never be seen dead in Adam Levine.
Says
No,
Adam Levine.
I don't cry every day, cause this clothing line is
right.
really good. So a common phrase you might have heard in business is that it's easier to maintain existing customers than it is to find new ones. So one of the things that we're always doing when we're working in video and we find a client that we actually like to work with is try and figure out other ways of getting to work with them for a longer period of time. So the technical term is upselling when you do something like that. You take an existing service that you're giving them and you figure out more things to offer. So the question becomes, how do you upsell without seeming like a pile of garbage that's just trying to wring people out of more money? And I think it really all starts with asking poignant questions about your client's business and aspiration and future goals. So once you have kind of figured out and continue to ask questions, successfully assess what the client's future goals might be, you can understand how, as some type of creative, you can add value to what they're trying to accomplish. Damien, that boat is moving now. I'd assume you would be happy about that.
I am indeed.
So, sir.
Yes, sir.
You've heard most of my jabbering at this point about this subject matter, but I feel like you're very good at this and talking about adding value to clients and sussing out the different needs that they may have. Do you have a tip or two?
Yeah. The first would be timing. Know the right time to ask certain questions and bring certain things up.
Yes.
Like this is a very appropriate time
To ask you questions.
to have a conversation while we're ankle deep in the mud.
Waiting for the light to go down.
Right.
So
as
speak
the sun's
quickly.
like
Just jibber jabber over here.
yeah, dude, there's always a way to upsell. There's always a way to find some other creative thought or creative output of information that the client doesn't know that they need yet.
Yes.
And so, or they've thought about, but they don't see the connection between the two. It's as simple as, you know, selling a fishing video, right? Well,
Right.
not only are you selling the video about them fishing, but you're selling the video about what they do before and after fishing, right? So you're looking for partnership opportunities with a bait and tackle shop. And you do a little bit of stuff in the bait and tackle shop, and then you show them using the equipment, and both companies win, and they're both happy because maybe they're paying a little bit less, but you're getting paid twice.
Very good point.
Easy upsell.
And do you think that most of that stems from the ability to start to ask questions of the client and figure out exactly what their needs would be?
I think, to me, that's the beginning of all conversations with the client, is what their actual why is, what their actual needs are. Some people say, oh, we need a video. And you say, well, okay, what's the video of? And they start talking and you realize they don't need a video, they need 3 videos.
Right.
And if you can convey that information to them saying, well, you actually need a video about A, B, and C, and tell them why each one would be awesome, more times than not, they buy into that because they know that their needs are being met and they finally have somebody that's making that connection for them.
Yeah. And that's your job. Your job is not only to create the content itself, but is to see the through point with each individual need and be able to string that all together in a package or several different packages so that it makes sense for them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Bottom line is, and we've recently had this discussion,
Yeah.
eventually reach the point in your career, which I am at now, where I should be doing 2 things. 1, holding a camera, creating visuals. 2, talking to people. The more people I talk to, the more I can sell what I do.
And the more opportunity you create, which is really
Yep.
the driver of a longevity in successful business.
Absolutely.
We'll get into more tactics and details later, but right now the light's changing and I think that's enough value for you fine fuckers. We'll see you in a bit. We're at the last location, or one of the last locations of the day. We're gonna close this thing out with this spectacular drone sunset. Check this thing out, guys.